Welcome back, everybody. We're joined now by Mount St. Mary's senior in Rebecca Lee. And Rebecca, thank you so much for being with us here today. I got to ask you, I'm telling you, in our preseason chat, you said the thing that stuck out to me more than anybody on either the men's or women's team, where you said basketball is a game where you either eat or be eaten. And I like to eat. I mean, that is a great comment, a great line. And tell us about that mindset.
Well, definitely, you know, there's only so much time you have in the world and so much time you have in basketball, especially these uncertain times. So, that might be the last game you ever play and you don't know. And you either go out and get it or you get got. So you got to do it.
So with that mindset, of you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, how has that brought your team together this year? You've got this interesting mix of girls that you've been with for years and you've grown with in the program, and then you also have this really great group of young freshmen together as well.
It's great to have a older class that you've settled in with because you know what you're going to do in the game. You know what kind of passes they like, what they don't like, when they should take a shot, when they shouldn't. But it's also good to have some fresh faces in this program.
Talk to me about the opportunity that this year really brings, because obviously you have been a part of this arc of the women's program from being a team that was just trying to make the NEC tournament as around the 7 or 8 seed to being a team that's a preseason number one in the conference. So what is that? I mean, there's expectation to that, but it has to be a great feeling to be in this position.
It is a very great feeling because we worked so hard since my freshman year to now, and we just want to get out there and show that um, we have worked hard and that we can do this. And but it's we're on our toes because we're like, are we going to get the chance to do it? It's crazy. So,
It's interesting because in Coach Marcasano's plan and her plan of attack and her style of play, it's very up and down. You take a lot of threes. Obviously, you are the pivot in the middle. What is it like to play in a guard-oriented attack where you're going to hold down the middle and you're going to be running up and down the floor quite often?
it's definitely different being one of two posts. It's like I know my role, so I don't have to guess what I'm doing. Sometimes I feel like cleanup crew, see if they miss any rebounds, I'll put it back up. But I definitely respect her game, and when I get an opportunity, I'm definitely going to take it.
You got to talk about this year. I mean, what has it been like? Because obviously you've been secluded from everybody for a while here. What has it been like as far as classes and your play on the court? You've only been able to play the 3 non-conference games before coming into conference play here. So, I mean, what an unusual situation.
It's very unusual. I feel like this winter break actually feels like summer break, where no one's on campus and
Mhm.
you're not really doing any classes right now, and it's just a team. So it's hard, but it's definitely a lesson, a life lesson for us that we won't forget. It's hard to play and practice when you know you might not have a game the next day, when it might get canceled. But it's definitely a moment that you have to take in the now, and I appreciate that.
And the NEC as a whole, obviously, Robert Morris is not in the league this year. They have been the team that's been at the top of the pecking order the last few years. Last year, it was more of a 1-2, though, with the Mount. And kind of being that team that everybody's shooting for, it has to be a different feeling.
It is a different feeling. It's a sense of pride, but also a sense of awareness. Like, we got to see what other teams are doing next. We can't sleep on them. We have to respect every team in the NEC because even though we've worked this hard for this moment and we're a good team, anybody can get it.
Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for taking the time today, and we wish you all the best
Thank-
as this season continues.
All right. Thank you. Bye.